Good evening, my friends. Tonight we are going to engage in a very special topic for tonight's trauma topic. And I'm going to have a trauma topic every live now, which basically means we're going to talk about our traumas and how to heal from them and how to live with them so that you walk away with something tangible on how to deal with your life every live. So tonight's trauma topic is going to be about the agony of defeat. How many of you have felt defeated at some point in your life? How many of you have felt like, why do I even fucking bother anymore? Why do I continue day in and day out to deal with this bullshit when people are coming up against you, when people are whatever, however they're doing it, you know? How do you handle that? How have you felt defeat? Is there an area of your life where you felt defeated? Are you feeling defeated because people they're not paying attention to you? You're not getting the help and the support that you need? Every time you turn around, something else is going wrong. Cassandra says she feels it right now. Lori Vader's wife, I know you and I were talking about some stuff like this earlier. I have been and recently emerged from that feeling of why bother? Defeat. That feeling of defeat. So we're going to talk tonight about how to handle defeat, how to handle that feeling of defeat, the agony of defeat. There's very few things like it because you know what? This is one I think that is one of the, ignore it and keep on going doesn't always work. It works to a point. Hey, Robin, it works to a point. But when you're feeling so defeated constantly and you're like, okay, I ignore it, move on. That works to a point. How many of you have gotten to that point to where you're just like, God, I just don't want to anymore. Or maybe I feel like I can anymore. Or what's the goddamn motherfucking point? This is one, people, of the largest things that I feel is a cause for people to give up, to commit suicide in some cases, to quit, to change their tactics, to somehow going from feeling like, okay, maybe I can make this work to, no, I'm done. I'm done. I have heard this and I've said this to people. I'm done. You know, what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm done. Well, just because you're done doesn't mean life is done with you. Okay. So you thought you were, but you got through it. And sometimes that's enough. But what happens when it's not? And that's what we're going to really start focusing on tonight. Okay. We're going to focus on the agony of defeat and how to get through that. Okay. And Cassandra says, I dig a hole and hide. I get it. Some of us do that. Some of us don't. Some of us have different ways of handling it. If you have a way that works for you, that you're handling it, let's talk about that. But I'm going to talk about from a witch coach's perspective, a life coach's perspective, and as somebody who has been through that in my life more than a few times perspective of how do you get through the agony defeat and start living again. In other words, how do you get out of that, dare I say, barely surviving mode, okay, into thriving again when you're constantly feeling defeated? It's not easy. Have anybody else been through that and come out the other side? I would love to hear how you've been through that. Becca, you shared that you thought you were experiencing the agony of defeat and you got through it and got to the other side. That's wonderful, but what happens when it comes again? There's only sometimes so many times where we can go through it. And sometimes we're like, oh, I can't deal with this anymore. And we keep on pushing and we keep on pushing. And then we get through the other side and we realize, maybe we can get through it. All right. But sometimes that's just not enough. So we're going to talk about that. You feel like you've overcome it for now, hopefully for good. Yeah, but there's always going to be challenges in life. So maybe something that you learn from tonight with this will help you get through another time where you're starting to feel defeated. Who knows? So we're going to work on this together tonight on the agony of defeat. So stick around for some information about that and working through it. Meanwhile, like, subscribe, and share for a free reading. And tonight's free reading is going to be about finding a focus. What focus? We're going to find a focus. And that can translate on something we need to focus on working within, or something external that we need to focus on to move us forward to living our best lives. So all our free readings tonight is going to be about finding a focus for you, okay? Cassandra, thank you for sharing, putting you on the free list. Thank you. And hi, Violet Hierophant. So yes, I'm getting my shares done. How about you guys share out as well? Like, subscribe, and share to be put on the free list. The free reading for tonight is going to be all about finding a focus. I'm looking down because I'm doing my shares right now too. So, hi Candace, you shared too. Thank you. Like this video, subscribe or follow this page, and share this video out to somebody, either publicly or privately. Okay, just share it. If you're sending it to somebody in Messenger, that's good enough. Like, subscribe, and share. And it's between you and the gods. You so need this tonight. I get it. We need to talk about how to get through that agony of defeat. Okay? And we're going to really focus in on that tonight. That's going to be our trauma topic. You know somebody in your life that is feeling defeated right now. Go ahead and reach out to them, tag them, get them to come on. We're going to talk about the agony of defeat. And tonight's free reading is going to be about finding a focus. Okay, to focus through whatever it is we need to get through. We're going to find a focus on our free reading tonight, okay? I'm just finishing out my shares here. I'm doing them slow enough because last week, or while I was on vacation, I don't know if it's because I was coming from a different IP or whatever, I got like, you're not allowed to post to groups for 6 days. Ah, shit. All right, well, I made it without posting to groups for 6 days. That was hard. So like, subscribe, and share if you want to find a focus in your life. That will be tonight's free reading. Finding a focus. And tonight's topic on dealing with that is going to be about how to survive the agony of defeat. Because, I've been talking to quite a few people lately who have been going through this. Okay, people in my personal life, people who are close to me, my friends, my family's members, stuff like that, feeling defeated. And, it can be disheartening. It can be very difficult to get through those feelings of defeat. So we're going to really work on that tonight. All right. I got my shares done. How many else of you guys have shared so that we can discuss the agony of defeat? Jonathan, I've got you on the priority list. Elizabeth Brown, Rebecca Biggs, and Diana. Diana, are any of you guys here? Those are my people on my priority list. Some people weren't able to hang out for the 3 hours we were on Wednesday. So yes, we're going to be about finding a focus tonight, which basically means I'm going to put this deck away because I was free when I was using the other night, and I'm not using it tonight, my subconscious deck. So yes, purple hair, definitely care. So share this out for anybody who needs to figure out how to survive and get through the agony of defeat. And we're going to really work on how to focus through that. All right. I got my shares done. All right. So does anybody want to share if they're feeling defeated right now on a scale from 1 to 10? 10 being I am totally ready to go and face into my next challenge, and 1 being I am feeling extra defeated. Where are you at on that scale? I'm going to say I'm at an 8. I'm at an 8 on that scale. Okay, so on the scale of feeling defeated, 1 being absolutely, I don't know how I'm going to make it through. 10 being, I am ready to go, to rearing to go to face my next challenge, and I'm not feeling defeated at all. I'm dealing, not feeling. Where are you at? Violet, you're at a 7. All right. Where are the rest of you at on the scale of... Let's see. There we go. On the scale of 1 to 10. Candace, you're at a 4. Okay. Candace, you shared. Okay, I got you on the free list. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, I'm feeling pretty down in the dumps right now, to 10 being, I'm ready to face my next challenge. On the scale of defeat, where are you? Like I said, I'm at about an 8, not because of me personally, but because I feel the energies of some of those people around me who are going through this kind of feeling of defeat right now. So we're going to talk about the agony of defeat. 2. Robin, thank you. I will put you on the free list. Where are you at the scale of defeat? 1 being, I'm feeling pretty darn defeated and pretty darn down, and, would like to crawl under a rock and make it all go away. 10 being, I'm ready to face into my next challenge. Excelsior! Okay, to quote Stanley, the late and great. Now, tonight's spell is right up here, if you see it. It is the Crystal Clarity Awakening Your Inner Light spell. That is a $13 donation, will be cast live with you here. We are using my wonderful, lovely little rose quartz crystal skull, Maxine. Say hi, Maxine. Hi, Maxine. Hey, I'm not supposed to move my lips when you're talking. Well, then you should stop talking for me, because you're not a very good ventriloquist. No, I guess I'm not. Are you ready to help a whole lot of people? Yeah, I sure am. Well, that's good. How are you going to help people? I'm going to let them use me for their energy so that they can get a clear mind. Yeah? Are you pretty good at doing that? Yeah, I'm really good at doing that. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're helping everybody. Me too. I'm a rose quartz crystal, and I'm a skull. So rose quartz is all about healing your heart and listening to your heart. And being a skull, well, that's your head. Obviously, I'm a head. I'm a little head, but I'm still a head, okay? Sometimes all you need in life is a little head. Okay, so I am the perfect balance between the head and the heart, right? Yeah. All right. So that's my comedy routine for the night. I know. I recognize that I am a complete dork, and I make no apologies for it, okay? So, I don't know what may have you feeling defeated or not at this point in your life. Everybody, we all have our own challenges. And you could turn around and share your challenges with somebody, and they'll look at you like, that's not that bad. Why are you feeling down and defeated from something that's so simple to deal with it? Turn that frown upside down. Don't be depressed. Oh, yeah, because that always helps when somebody turns around and tells you, don't be depressed, right? But somebody turning around saying, don't be depressed, doesn't make you feel any less defeated than you felt 5 minutes ago, right? So I can turn around and say, oh, don't feel defeated. You can do it. Yeah, that fixed it all, right? Wingardium Leviosa. We're just going to wave a magic wand and somehow that feeling of defeat goes away. No, boys and girls, unfortunately, that is not how life works. Is that how life works, Miss Maxine? No, it doesn't work that way? No, sure doesn't. All right. Hi, Karen. How are you? So we're talking about the agony of defeat and how do we get through to the other side? Well, first of all, we have to recognize that most of the people that come onto this channel, I definitely am, but most of you are. How many of you guys identify as an empath? How many of you keenly are aware of the feelings of others around you? Keenly aware to the point to where you feel them internally. So if you walk up on a depressed person, all of a sudden you're feeling depressed. How many of you identify as an empath? Say the word empath. If you feel like this describes you, you walk into a room, you can be in a great mood, and you walk into a room of upset and angry people, and all of a sudden you're like, drained and upset and angry too. Even though you were happy 5 seconds before walking in that room, you were just peach king. You were just fine before you went in there. But now you felt that. You don't just feel it out here and you see, oh, they're sad. And, oh, I feel so sad for you. And 5 seconds later, you're fine. No, they feel sad and now you want to cry. And you don't know why. You don't know why they're sad. There's no cause for you're being sad. How many of you, we have Karen's an empath, Connie's an empath, Violet's an empath, Candace is an empath. Hi, Kevin. Are you an empath too? Do you keenly feel the emotions of others? Because you know what? Those of us who are empaths, we feel the agony of defeat 10 times worse, okay? We feel every emotion almost to an extreme. Elizabeth, you're an empath. Yes, we feel those emotions. We feel those feelings. Kevin, you're not an empath. What makes you believe? I know you're empathetic, and you feel for other people, but you don't feel other people's emotions as your own. That's okay. You don't have to be. Not everybody in life is an empath. Some are, some aren't. But we that are empaths, we get the agony of defeat even more than most people do. Okay, we feel those emotional energies keenly. You'll have to do is have someone sit down beside you. Yeah, then you're a strong receiver there, Connie. Okay, you're empathetic, but you don't feel others' emotions. Okay, but still, even being empathetic, you feel it probably a little bit more because at least now there is a difference between being empathetic and being an empath. Being empathetic is a learned skill. Being an empath is something that some of us empaths, we wish we could get rid of, but we can't, okay? But those of us who have a higher, what's called an EQ, an emotional quotient, okay? You have an IQ, intelligence quotient, that is measurable, okay? Now somebody can argue the validity of IQ tests, or not, okay? Yeah, you feel your soul sister from hundreds of miles away. Absolutely, because you all have that soul sister connection. Okay, but the truth of the matter is that we can learn that skill to be empathic, or we can have that in with us, but that makes our EQ, our emotional quotient, go up. The higher our emotional quotient, the more we are keenly aware of our emotions and the emotions of others around us, the more deeply we feel our own emotions. So what can make us feel defeated? Anybody want to give some suggestions on what can make us feel defeated? It can be constant medical issues. I'll take my mom for an example. I'm going to use my mom as a guinea pig for the medical thing. Okay. Several years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, mom experienced a heart attack. From there, it came a whole chain reaction of shit. Okay. From there, she went to my stepdad, who had Parkinson's, started experiencing some decline. Mom started experiencing more high blood pressure, constant dealing with the blood pressure issues versus her diabetes and everything else. Then, oh my gosh, along comes a cancer diagnosis. Okay. Cancer, breast cancer. Okay. Something that was going to require ultimately a double mastectomy. Not to mention all the chemo before that, the chemo and radiation after that, etc. Then in the midst of going through all of that, she had a stroke. Okay. And then after having that stroke, she realized that her artery here was overclogged, and then my grandma died from having the same thing with her artery here clogged. I'm going to have to keep my eye on it for myself because my grandmother and my mother both had it. Okay. From that, she had to go and get the roto-rooter surgery that cleans out that artery, but it was done in such a way that caused a complication afterwards. So she had to be care flighted from one hospital to another hospital, literally to save her life. Then my stepdad started going through a whole bunch of decline. Okay. Then, she had to have that double mastectomy and all this other stuff. And it's like, bam, 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 bam. That could lead you to feeling pretty defeated. One of the things that kept mom from being defeated was the knowing and the knowledge that she had other people who needed her. Myself and my 2 sisters, we need my mom. We need her. It's not her time yet. And she knew that. She died literally on the table 4 times when she had her heart attack, and got a chance to see her loved ones and everything, and told them, nope, not ready. But that can leave you feeling defeated. Medical thing after medical thing after medical thing. Okay. But one thing that kept her going was knowing that she was needed. All right. So that gives us a clue as to how to get through that defeat. But the first thing that we have to do as empaths and as emotional beings to get through that agony of defeat is the first thing we have to do is understand our feelings. Okay. This is what holding space is about, folks. Okay. Holding space for yourself. Now, those of us who are empaths or empathetic are used to holding space for others. We're used to being there for other people. You're used to comforting other people. Thank you, Mary. I'm putting you on the free list. Becca, also, did you like, subscribe, and share? If you guys like, subscribe, and shared, say shared, and I'll put you on the free list. Tonight's free reading is about finding a direction forward, a path forward. Okay. But the first thing you have to do is give yourself permission to feel how you feel. How many of you have ever really done that? Because most of the time, we fight our feelings, okay? We're like, okay, I'm not supposed to feel bad. Somewhere in our training, Connie, I got you on there already, dear. You're good? But somewhere in our training, we are taught, and how many of you also went through this where, you know, you feel sad. You feel sad as a child. You feel upset as a child. And the first thing that people do is, don't cry. Don't feel sad. Let me do what I can to cheer you up. I'm going to act the fool and cheer you up. I got you, Elizabeth. I'm going to whatever. Don't be sad. That's the first thing that comes into anybody's wheelhouse when we feel sad, especially as a child. And we are taught that we don't have permission to feel those negative emotions. Okay. I can't be the only one that went through that as a child. Okay. Karen, are you on the list? Not yet, but if you like, subscribe, and share and tell me you've shared, I'll put you on the list. Oh, Karen, yes, you said shared right there. Okay, I missed it. Thank you. Yes, Karen, you're going on the list right now. Okay. Yes, you are on the list. I know what you meant. I read typo because I do typo. All right. But how many of you were taught as a child and even still as an adult? Don't be sad. Don't feel bad. Don't be depressed. Okay? And anytime we're experiencing negative emotion, is like, calm down. Don't feel that emotion. Don't feel that emotion. Whatever you do, don't feel negative. Okay? That's called toxic positivity, folks, because you know what? Life has shit moments. Life has its moments of down. Life has its moments of disappointments. Life has shit in it. So the first thing you have to do is give yourself permission to feel those unwanted emotions. Yes, sir.
Couldn't hear you out there.
Oh, you couldn't?
No, like I couldn't hear you out there.
Oh.
I felt the message from the purple witch.
Oh.
And I have come.
You have come? You've been summoned? We're talking about the agony of defeat tonight. So life has shit moments. So the first thing that you have to do in order to deal with the agony of defeat is give yourself permission to feel that. Don't turn around and negate yourself. I have a wolf that's about to strangle me. Ah. Oh, baby.
Anger is better.
He doesn't know, but that was enjoyable. The words might get spoken. Never know. Everybody's like, "Hey, wolf." But yes, Faye, where are you at on the scale?
Wolf's gone, only venom remains.
Uh-oh. I might get eaten later. If I don't show up on Monday, Venom got me, okay?
No, you're the only one I'm gonna spare.
Oh, I'm the only one that's being spared? But okay, in the agony of defeat, like I said, the first thing you do is give yourself permission to feel those emotions. Okay? We don't do the toxic positivity. We don't do the, okay, feel better. All right? We don't do that to ourselves just the same way you wouldn't do that for other people. Elizabeth says, I'm very fortunate in that both my parents would hear out what I was feeling and talk out a resolution if there was one. That's excellent. Connie, I've learned to change that emotional toxicity. I feel them and we'll start a conversation. But can you feel you? Can you hold space for yourself? Because we're not always going to have somebody that's there that will hold space for us. So the first thing that we need to do when we're feeling the agony of defeat is to allow ourselves to feel that emotion. So take that time and say, you know what? I'm feeling this for a reason. And you can go through during that time and understand the reasons that you're feeling defeated. Okay, why do you feel defeated? Because this medical thing happened and the medical things just keep on rolling like they did for my mom? Or that some expectations that you had on somebody else that, you know, they got, remember that grade they had in grade school when they didn't turn around and give you A, B, C's or D's or F's? And they said, meets expectations, exceeds expectations, does not meet expectations. And you have so many people in your life that are just like, if you were to pull out your report card, does not meet expectations, does not meet expectations, definitely the fuck does not meet expectations, meets expectations. Oh, there's somebody I want to be around. Okay. Yes, you feel it too, Faye. I get it. You know, you pull away so that you can get through it without harming your empath friends. And that's the wrong thing to do. Okay. So we're going to start off with what is step number 1. Step number 1 is feel your feelings. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Okay. Yeah. Mary says it's tough for myself to feel my feelings. Give yourself permission to feel how you feel. It's okay. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be tired and weary and say, why? I just can't do this. Because the first thing when you feel that, most people are, don't feel that way. No, it's okay. Your feelings are okay. Okay. Lord Vader's wife, you're sick of feeling your feelings. But you know what? The first step to changing anything is acceptance. You have to start with you are where you are. Accept how you feel. Okay. So if you guys, a very wise witch taught me a guttural scream. It's wonderful. Yes. One day I was in the backyard at Faye's house. And I was talking with somebody who felt very defeated at that point. Her name was Dee. Okay. And Dee was feeling very defeated. Her car had broken down. She had no money. She was like really, you know, going through it. And so we went and we sat in Faye's backyard because we were staying with Faye at the time. And we went to the backyard and sat there and we did some deep breathing and we breathed in. And that's step number 2. Find a way to let those feelings out in a healthy way. And what was our healthy way? We literally screamed, fuck, at the top of our lungs. Now, Faye's husband was like, the fuck's going on out there? Them 2 bitches are screaming at the top of their goddamn lungs. The neighbors are going to call in. And, you know, an ex-friend of mine turned to him and said, haven't you ever heard an orgasm before? Which I found was hilarious, but yeah. And Mallory, I have you on the list. So yeah. It looks like you're wanting the mediumship tonight, Mallory. So the second thing to go through that is to allow yourself an expression of that emotion. Once you've given yourself permission to feel the emotion, allow yourself a constructive, not destructive expression of that emotion. Okay? Some people that could be listening to music that, you know, like I have some really gothy friends. Okay? I have some very, very gothy friends. All right? And I notice that when they're feeling particularly gothy, let's say, particularly down, they pull on all their gothy and their emo music. And sometimes it's fair modeling. And other times it's Rage Against the Machine. but they allow themselves to sit in that feeling for a little while and listen to music and recognize that, hey, other people apparently felt this at some point, and they get an expression through dance, through listening to the music, through whatever. Okay. But that's the second thing. First, give yourself permission to feel it. Second, give yourself some kind of an expressive outlet of that feeling that is not going to bring harm to yourself or to others. And that's the important part. Okay. Doesn't necessarily, if you need to go out and break something, if you need to go to one of those rage rooms and pay $20 and just break the fuck out of all the shit that they give you, fine. That's why those places exist, because they're necessary, because we as a culture and we as individuals need healthy ways to express our negative emotions instead of having our negative emotions fucking gaslit. Okay? So find a healthy, non-harmful to yourself, non-harmful to others way to express your feelings. Okay? Then the third thing is going to be finding a way to punch a punching bag. Yes, that's another way. Or scream into a pillow or something. All right? Anything along those lines that allow you. I've got an itch on my leg. You ever hate that? Like to literally itch my itch. I had to roll my pants up so I could get my itch on my leg. It vexes us. Okay? Now I got. All right. Now I'm less vexed. But yes, so after you've expressed, then the next thing you need to do is find a way to let those emotions fade. You literally just itched your leg. Was it your left leg? Because that was my left leg. Yes, throwing axes. Okay, some people are gym rats because that's how they get out their negative emotions. Let me work on a healthier self by just sweating it out. Okay. For me, recently, I sweated out in a sauna, okay? I went and had myself a spa day and sweated out in a sauna and just let it go. But that's the third thing, is find a way to distance yourself now from those emotions, to let them be less intense. You've given yourself permission to feel them. You've given yourself an outlet. Now you got to find a way to where they're just not right here in your face. Now, that can be through self-care. That can be through meditation. Okay, some of the greatest ways to distance yourself from emotion. It could be, again, listening to different kind of music, changing the vibe with the music. I personally recommend grounding techniques, energy cleansing rituals, and things of that nature. I really love connecting with nature too as part of that. Okay, anything for self-care. Those sorts of things help me to reground and reset myself and kind of get a little bit of distance from those emotions so that they're not in my face. Sometimes it's walk away. Yes. Sometimes it's isolation for a time. But here's the important aspect of that. You put yourself a time limit on that. The time limit, if you need to walk away, if that's how you distance yourself from your emotions a little bit, you give yourself a little bit of a time limit on it, okay? And okay, Shannon, putting you on the priority list, okay? Shannon, I can never spell your name right. I got it now. Yes, I can see your posts, Becca. If you see it there, I see it. But I'm not always actively paying attention. So if there's something specifically that needs me to pay attention to it, throw an emoji on it. And that normally gets my, what? Oh, okay. But basically, you need to distance yourself from that emotion. Then it's about picking a positive path forward. From that point, you decide what it is that you really want, and you connect and engage with other people, okay? And yes, Elizabeth, I sure do. You're at the top of the list, girl. You're number one tonight, so there you go. But then you connect, you reconnect, okay? And that is your last thing. You need to find a way to reconnect. Once you've distanced yourself for a little bit of the emotion, Becca, no. If you look at the chat here, like right here, can you see that chat? You'll see other people chatting. Okay. But you have to find a way to reconnect. Okay. Reconnect. So you reconnect with yourself and a path forward. You reconnect with the other people around you. Okay. So what are our 4 steps? Number 1, hold space for yourself. Number 2, some kind of an outlet for the negative emotion. Okay. Number 3, find some way to distance yourself from the intensity of that emotion. And number 4, reconnect. Reconnecting with self, reconnecting with others, reconnecting with a goal. Reconnection. That's how you get through the agony of defeat. So that's been our trauma talk for tonight. Let's get into our readings. Woo! All right, Elizabeth, I mentioned you are at the top of the list tonight, baby girl. So what am I going to do for you, my love? I cannot wait to see you again. She's coming up in May with Faye. She and Faye are coming up our way here to Rochester. I'm going to spend a couple days and we're going to enjoy our time together. It's going to be beautiful. So yes. So, oh, you got your fan badge back. Yay. Hi, Michael Johnson. So does anybody have any questions while we're waiting for Elizabeth to give her question on, how to deal with the agony of defeat? That's our trauma topic. And if you guys have a defeat story that you want some help to talk about on what you felt defeated on so that we can work together, I absolutely will do that. The donation was for the spell. You got it, girl. Okay, so let's do our spell. Now, what is our spell tonight? Okay, Michael, gotcha. Putting you on the free list, my friend. Yes, it was very nice outside today, Robin. It was, I even got away with not wearing my sweater for quite a good amount of time. Of course, the morning I still had to wear my sweater, but the afternoon it's like, oh, sweater off, don't care. That's great. Went to lunch with 2 of my best gals, Diane and Otivia. We went to a wonderful place here in Rochester called Sushi 585. And that's where you can order all you can eat. And boy, did we get all you can eat. In fact, as a matter of fact, we ate octopus balls today. No, octopi do not have balls. Okay. But that was the running joke for a little while today. But it was these little balls, fried balls of creamy deliciousness with octopus in them. And oh my God, it was good. They were hot, warm, creamy balls. And we girls enjoyed eating those hot, warm, creamy octopus balls. It was great. I'm sorry, Michael. When was that? When did you lose her? I lost my late husband in 2019. So that's a tough loss. And that's a defeat. That's a defeat for sure. I'll tell you what, I felt very defeated after Mike died. And he insisted that I live, and I gave myself that time and permission to feel what I felt. I even yelled at my late husband because he was instantly coming across as, hey, you'll be fine. Everything's going to be okay. And I'm like, you know what, Mike? You need to let me I get that you're a ghost and you want me to feel better and stuff like that, but you need to give me my time to grieve. Okay? I did that exact same thing. I gave myself permission to feel really upset at losing my husband of 24 years. Okay. I gave an outlet, I had an outlet, which I went swimming. I went, and hung out at my friends, got away. I gave myself an outlet for those feelings. Okay. I smoked a lot of weed. That was part of my disconnect. And I went on a healing journey. And at the first part of my healing journey after that, and I got in my car and I drove across the country. And the first part of that healing journey, I disconnected. And then the latter part of that healing journey, I spent connecting to people around me. So that's exactly what I did. This year on February 10th, I'm so sorry for your loss, Michael. So where are you at in this process of working through that grief? And it's different, and the time frames are different for everybody. But again, first step, allow yourself to feel your feelings. Second step, okay? Allow yourself some kind of an outlet that does not cause harm to self or others. Third step, distance yourself or allow that emotion distancing to fade. And fourth step, reconnect. Yeah, my mic didn't want to leave me either, so I get it. All right. So we're going to do the spell, and tonight's spell, I'm going to switch this over. We were doing that. I mentioned Maxine was going to help us with our spell tonight, so here we go. And then we have our clear quartz that is part of, we're putting that in front of Maxine, and that's to symbolize the clarity of vision that we want going forward. Okay. Then we have our selenite wand here with my right hand, which I'm going to push energy into this effigy, which will represent, in this case, Elizabeth, and to clear the cobwebs from her brain. And then with our fluorite here with the left hand, we are going to invite clarity and an organized thought and insight. Okay, with that. So, we call upon the God and Goddess. We call upon the Lord and Lady. We call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist us in creating crystal clarity for Elizabeth and awakening her inner light. In rose quartz, your essence dwells, a mirror of the soul itself. As this skull stands in for thee, may its love set your spirit free. With selenite in hand, we sweep through the mind's clutter deep. Banished doubt, let thoughts be clear. In its glow, find peace so dear. Fluorite's rainbow, a bridge of light, sorts and aligns with insight bright. May it order thoughts astray, leading the mind to a brighter day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh, that was some powerful magic right there, my friends. Holy shitballs. Wow. Wow. Elizabeth, how'd that feel? I felt like I honestly felt like some of the cobwebs we were taking away, that you have a lot of things on your mind right now and a lot of self-doubt that you need to overcome. So hopefully we brought you some clarity to your mind and a renewed sense of self and vision and clarity for your future. Meanwhile, as we are wont to do for all people who tip and donate, we have the Prosperity Bowl. Now, what do we have going on in our Prosperity Bowl? Because we do our money spell. First of all, we have our Pyrite Dragon here. Isn't that cool? This is the year of the dragon. This is a dragon carving made of pyrite. Okay. And this is, the year of the dragon, making it our good money year. Then we have Moldavite, which, as you know, is a very strong transformation stone because we're really trying to bring in good luck. We have Green Adventuring, which is a stone of new opportunities. We have Garnet, because Goddess knows sometimes we need some motherfucking motivation up in this motherfucking house. I've been watching Samuel Jackson movies with the wolf. And where is the freaking Libyan gold tektite? There it is. It's buried. Get out of here. Get out here and show yourself, Libyan gold tektite. That's the next one here. Is the Libyan gold tektite. It got buried underneath all the mica stone. Okay. And this is to bring light and energy to our life. And then we have Cinnabar, which is a very strong prosperity stone. Okay. And of course, this is mica. This is not glitter. It's mica, which is protection. And of course, this gold is blessing as well. We have our ancestor money, which is fake paper money, but it's meant for burning. And then underneath it all, we have some prosperity black salt, which is done from incense, salt, and eggshells, with a little bit of the mica and stuff in there as well. Okay. So we're doing Elizabeth money spells because she donated. So here we go. Elizabeth, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Because we like to bless those who bless. So yeah. So let's see. I told you tonight's reading was about finding direction. Okay, a path forward. So Elizabeth, let's see what a path forward means for you. Okay. Elizabeth, a path forward for you. Your path forward in the direction to get you to where you want to go, first of all, begins with finding that calm. That's where you're at. Hi, Alana. How are you? That's where you are at right now in your journey, apparently, of being defeated. Okay, is finding that you're on step 3. I'm seeing that here. You're on step 3, which is finding a way to distance yourself from those negative emotions. Okay. Then your next path forward is temperance, which temperance is about the alchemical process of change. How many of you guys have ever watched Forged in Fire? Okay. It's a great show. I actually got turned on to it by my stepson, and the wolf loves it too, but my stepson really loves it. And that's where they literally go through and show you the process of these people coming in and making these blades. Okay. From they're in a blacksmith's forge, and they are forging different weapons, different blades. It's a really good show. Yes, I enjoy it. But one of the things that you see in there is they always temper the blade. Okay. What is that? They are dipping that blade in oil after it is fully formed. And if you noticed, after you temper it, it's formed, it's done. But it changes the hardness of the blade. And if you temper it wrong, your blade will shatter. But if you don't temper it, it will definitely nick and dent and everything else. So you've got to find some way to transform that metal from moldable, fireable, heated, whatever, into something that becomes stronger. You don't dip it in water, you dip it in oil. Okay? So it's an alchemical process of change. They are taking this metal that has been pounded and shaped and whatever, and all that going on, right? Like Violet says, that sizzle. Okay? I'm finding ways to sit in my chair with my feet up. I don't like sitting with my feet down. I sit crisscross applesauce mostly. But they're going through that process of change. Elizabeth, your path forward includes you tempering yourself. You're saying, this is who I want to be. This is who I'm shaping myself into being. Okay? And this is where I am going to learn to stand my ground and find my fire. So you need to harden yourself. You need to go through that alchemical process of change. Reconnect. Okay, that's step 4, reconnecting. You need to reconnect with your own power. I feel like the emperor or some shit right now. Oh, yeah, I know, but I'm just crisscross applesauce. My hands got to be everywhere. So just crisscross applesauce or a yoga position, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that's your path forward, Elizabeth. I hope that helps and blesses you. Rebecca Biggs, you're up next. Are you here? Rebecca Biggs. Meanwhile, Cassandra, Candace, are you guys here? You guys are the first 2 up on the free list. You're welcome, my darling. I hope everything helps and blesses you there. So, Cassandra Smith, are you here? Rebecca Biggs, are you here? Diana, are you here? Candace is here. So, Candace, let's look at your path forward. Meanwhile, Rebecca Biggs, you're up next on the priority list. If you're here, my love, what do you want your reading on? There she is. My green-eyed Gemini. Green-eyed Gemini, you're up next on the priority list. Okay, love. So are you looking for love in a relationship or have a person of interest? Butter, how can you join the free list? By subscribing, and sharing, and tell me that you have shared this video with somebody. That's between you and the gods if you lie to me. Okay? I won't take revenge on you. The gods will. They don't like it when you lie to witches. They don't like it when you lie, period, which is why I avoid lying. Like the plague. No, I was asking Green-eyed Gemini. Green-eyed Gemini, Candace. You're in love. That's great. All right. So yes. So Candace, we're going to do here for you. What is your path forward? So your path forward right now is you're step 4. Okay. Step 4 of the coming out of the defeated. Okay. Jennifer Scott Green, notice the earrings. Everybody who likes these earrings, tell Jennifer thank you for getting them for me. You got me these cute little earrings. It's a little black cat sitting on the moon. I love them. I've gotten so many compliments on them, Jen. But basically, Candace, if you build it, they will come. Okay. So you need to reconnect. You need to set yourself up for welcoming people into your life. That will bring you the emotional fulfillment and the love connection that you're really wanting. Okay, so you open your doors, you open your heart. Your path forward is through connection, Candace. All right, so Rebecca, is anything coming in? So you're looking for love. Hey, Melanie McGonagall. I can't say it right. McGonagall. I think I said it right. McGonagall. I don't know. Whatever. Melanie, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know how to fucking say your name. I'm sorry. But yes, Candace, reconnect. Okay. Tonight's trauma topic, we're talking about the agony of defeat and how to get through it, how to get to the other side so we can pick up and keep going. Because Goddess knows life ain't going to stop just because we do. Okay. All right. So Dumbledore. Yes, I know. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Dumbledore. Harry Potter. Snape. Severus Snape. Harry Potter. Snape. Severus Snape. Harry Potter. Dumbledore. Snape. It's really hard to do that by yourself. I need several people for that. All right. So Rebecca, you're wanting to see if any kind of love is coming in. Okay. So we're going to do, first of all, this is a looking for love relationship. Okay. Where are you at right now? We're going to go over here to our full cam because we need to see kind of more of the desk here. Okay. So where are you at right now in your life, Rebecca? We have the 5 of Swords. Okay. This is wanting to win at all costs. All right. Wow. That is way too bright on there. Hold on. That'll be a little bit better. All right. This is about wanting to win at all costs. 5 of Swords. You are wanting love no matter what it takes to get there. Okay. But what is keeping you from a relationship? What is blocking your way? Okay. Expectations. All right. Expectations are blocking your way to love. Okay. So this is either not expressing expectations when we have the Tower. This is talking about, remember we were talking about does not meet expectations earlier? That's what this one's all about. Okay. Expectations. How do you change that? And releasing your expectations so that you can open your doorways. We have Justice. Now, one of the things that comes up here is Justice is blind, but this particular Justice, you'll notice her eyes are not only wide the fuck open, she's giving the side eye. So what I'm seeing with this is that you need to read people for who and what they truly are. Rather than just to have unspoken, unrealized expectations, you need to see people for what they are. Butter, did you share? Yeah, you said done. Okay, you need to say the word shared. Normally, that's what gets my attention. If the word shared is kind of like cued into my brain. I'm neurodivergent. So if you say something other than what I ask you to say, I may or may not see it. All right, so you need to open your eyes and start judging things honestly. Okay, if you see the red flag, see the red flag. The other side of the balancing thing is judging honestly, but it also means accurately putting your expectations out there for them to understand. Now, if you are able to do this, what is your path for love? Okay, now that we know what's blocking you, we're going to start here and we're going to work our way up. Okay, and of course, like Cupid's arrow, this is actually what the spread ends up looking like. It's a little bit like an arrow because we're looking at our path to love. All right, so we have here, all the things. This is what's key. This is to fix and straighten out your blockage. So there we go. All right. Interesting. So first of all, we start on your arrow forward, pushing you towards love. Okay. We have two different directions that we're coming from here. All right. So we have, first of all, the Wheel of Fortune and the Artist. So it's up in the air, Rebecca, whether or not you are going to allow yourself to see beyond the obvious. All right. It's up to you whether you are going to let go of your type, because we all have a type. Okay. Are you going to let go of your type enough to be able to find this person that's set for you? Okay, the Nine of Cups here, you're going to have to stop trying to force a situation, and you're going to have to release your limiting belief sets. Okay? And then here's the other thing, the final thing that to push you forward to your path to love. On the Four of Swords, you're going to have to kind of chill. You're going to have to chill with it and just let life bring it. Be open to love, but don't force the context, okay? If you do that, we're going to see what you're going to hit. Right here is what your arrow is going to strike, okay? We have somebody who is an empath that is willing to support you. We have the Queen of Cups. That does not mean that you're going to hit a chick with your Cupid's arrow, okay? You're welcome, Shannon. Yay! I always love to hear my results from my spells. The wolf always tells me my spells are uncut. My shit's uncut. Okay. Okay, babe. We'll see you in a few. But who you're gonna hit is going to be an emotional person. They're going to be a little bit less. I won't say effeminate, but they're going to be less like toxic masculinity and more in touch with their feelings, from what I'm seeing here. And they're going to really resonate with you. So if you're able to do these things, you've got a true empath in your line of sight with your arrow, okay? And actually, technically, if I was making this look right, it would be more like this as far as the way the reading goes, and that's what you're planning on hitting. So if you're able to do this, your soulmate is somebody who's waiting for you, but you need to go through this first to get there, okay, Rebecca? Do you have any questions? You understand the reading well enough? Throw it out there if you have some questions, my green-eyed Gemini. Coming into that season soon. Candace, never have I told you wrong. Good to know. I hear that frequently. So meanwhile, we're going to do our money spell here for green-eyed Gemini, Rebecca. So Rebecca, for you. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I don't ever get the signs, and even if I do, I won't ever tell you the sign, Gemini. Okay? Why? Because then you'll nix anybody who doesn't fit a particular description. Okay, so I will give you a kind of qualities and stuff, and you'll recognize it like, oh, but if I tell you too much, let me tell you, we can get in our own way more than anybody else in our life. Okay, Robin, I'd love to do that for you. Absolutely. It's a $20 specialty reading anytime I'm here, or you can set up for a private reading. Okay, let me put my face back up in your face. Is he in your life right now? No. No, he is not. This is not somebody you have met. This is somebody that you will not meet until you are in a better place, as was described. Okay? So we can play 20 questions on that, or you can do the things that you were told to do in the reading, and the universe will put him in your path. Okay? Trust the universe. Yes, Butter, you're on the list. All right. So moving on, Diana, are you here? Cassandra Smith, are you here? Last call for you, Cassandra Smith. Diana. That was it. All right. You work your shit, girl, because the universe will step up. You step up, So will the universe. All right? Melanie, did you like, subscribe, and share, my dear? I don't have you on the list yet. Shannon Turner, did you like, subscribe, and share? I don't have you on the list either. Yeah. Oh, no, I do. I'm sorry. You have your other last name on there. You look like you wanted... Yeah, okay, I got you there. And you said you had some good news to share. Was that the good news? That the dude that the dude got... Because fuck sexual harassment. I'm not okay with that. No, I got you down, girl. I got you down. I forget that your last name is different, and I wrote down your last name from the PayPal. But you need to change your last name on your PayPal. Oh, really? So, oh, very nice. I am so happy to hear that. Yes. Exactly, Jen. I told you to go slow with who you're with, and now this relationship is blossoming, and I couldn't be happier for you, truly. I still love my earrings. I get so many compliments on these fuckers. I do. All right, Diana and John Porter. Neither of you are here. Becca Crosby, yes, I have you on the list. Cassandra Smith, a final call for you. You are now going off the list. I have not seen you answer. The other two are there. Maybe they straighten up or go. Sometimes, have you ever heard the phrase where the head goes, the body follows? Okay. Sometimes when one person goes, psh, then other people are like, oh, we better straighten up and fly right. Okay. So, Diana's not here. John Porter's not here yet. Mallory, are you here? I see that you wanted some mediumship, my dear. Where is Mallory? Mallory, Bo Mallory, Banana Fana, Bo Mallory, me, my, Mo Mallory, Mallory. So, when I was a kid, I had to go to church all the time. And we had a youth group, of course, okay? And, we would do silly things like the name game. And our pastor at that church, Trinity Baptist Church in San Antonio, was named Buckner, okay? That was his first name. So we started having fun doing the name game, and then somebody shouted out Buckner, because that was his name. So, of course, what do we start singing? Buckner, Buckner, Bo Buckner, Banana Fana, Fo Buckner, me, my, Mo Buckner, Buckner. Oh, we got in a shit ton of trouble. And we're like, what? It's innocent. We're doing the name game. I'm glad they're understanding of that. That's positive. By the way, if you like what we've been doing on our trauma recovery and stuff like that, you might check out the Mentorship Circle for those of you who are not in it, and you can get a free reading every week. Okay, so you get to ask a question free reading every week for $25 a month with on-demand learning, with videos and teachings that I put out there. Here it is. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. All right, I typed it out there just in case Mallory cannot hear her name. I am looking for Mallory for your priority reading / mediumship. It is your turn, sweetie. Meanwhile, Violet Hierophant, are you here? Violet. aka Liz. Let's see what your path forward is. Kristen, how you doing, Miss Matthew? Putting you on the free list. Thank you, dear. So tonight is all about, our free reading tonight is all about a path forward. What is your path forward? Moving you out from where you're at now and going forward, okay? We're kind of jumping straight into whatever step of you happen to be on. And of course, our topic for tonight, our trauma topic tonight, is the agony of defeat. How do you recover from the agony of defeat? We have our 4 steps. Okay, can anybody tell me what step number 1 is? Who was here for step number 1? Can anybody tell me for step number 1? For a fuck it card, if you can tell me step number 1. Everyone who tells me step number 1 will get a fuck it oracle card right here now. Come on, it's quiz time. Quiz time, living the dream. What was step number 1 for recovering from the agony of defeat? Anybody? Step number 1. If we get more than one answer, then I'll get in that correct answer. You'll get more than one free card. Step number 1, feel it. Yes, holding space for yourself. So there we go. For you, we have your fuck it card here, Faye. Life isn't fucking fair, but you are awesome, which means you can get through this, okay? Yeah, shit's not fair. You are, holding acceptance. You're right. Holding space for yourself. Okay. So, yes. So we got it. Robin, let's see for you. Wait for shit to settle down. Okay. So you're at that point of kind of number 3 for you, maybe. Okay. Connie, feel your problems. Yes, you're right. Time to change a fucked up situation for you. So you're at the point of reconnecting, number 4. Kristen said acceptance. That is absolutely correct. Shut the fuck up. Silence is required. That's step 3. Okay, we're going to go into step 3, which is the chance to distance yourself from whatever. Okay, so let's go back into, okay, hey, yes, you're out with your boyfriend. Yes, you want the spell. All right, perfect, because I was just calling your name a minute ago, Diana. I have you on the list. All right, so we're going to go on to step 2 in just a minute. But while Diana's with us, we're going to do her spell. Diana, are you ready for your spell now? All right. She says, excellent. So she's ready for her spell now. We're going to do that. And then we're going to talk about the other 3 steps of how to recover from the agony of defeat. Okay. Call upon the God and Goddess. We call upon the Lord and Lady. We call upon the Spirit of all, the Spirit of the universe, to assist us in creating crystal clarity and awakening Diana's inner light. In rose quartz, your essence dwells. Mirror the soul itself. As the skull stands in for thee, may its love set your spirit free. With selenite in hand, we sweep through the mind's clutter deep. Banish doubts, let thoughts be clear. In its glow, find peace so dear. Fluorite's rainbow bridge of light sorts and aligns with insight bright. May it order thoughts astray, leading the mind to a brighter day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Ooh. How'd that feel for you there, babe? Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? Didn't mean for the ad to come back up. Ooh, Terry, if you would like a reading, tonight's free reading is on finding a path forward for you. You can like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the free list here. How'd that feel, Diane? So yes, we also have a money spell to do for you, my darling. So here we go. Tippers are not only skippers, but they get a free money spell. All right. Hello, there's Cosmic Muffin. Good. Their people are coming out of the woodwork now. All right. So motive fucking be. Abso-fucking-lutely. All right. So Diana, money, money unto thee. Abundant wealth of 3 times 3. With harm to none as it comes your way. May your wealth increase every day. The free will to all and harm to none. As we will. It is now done. So mote it be. But keep in mind, guys, how money spells take effect. Sometimes it's extra money. Sometimes it saves you money. Okay? So there you go. Congratulations. Make sure you ground and cleanse yourself afterwards, because sometimes in doing a house clearing, an entity can attach to you and say, okay, yeah, I can't be in the house, but you're my new target. So make sure you cleanse yourself after every house clearing. Trust me, this is the voice of a almost 37 years practicing witch telling you this. Okay? You have to go rescue one of the puppies from tornado. So yeah. I think LS is little shed or little something, but yeah, from and she meant to say tornado. All right. And Faye, I've got you on the priority list as well. All right. Violet Hierophant, are you here? Final call. Jonathan Porter, you're up next. Our favorite Cosmic Muffin. You just so cute. I want to pinch your little cheeks. My Viking badass dude with the nickname of Cosmic Muffin. Yeah, because that checked out. Nah. Okay, but you still need to ground and cleanse, okay? One of the things, Cosmic Muffin, in the Reiki unit inside the Mentorship circle, it talks about no matter how good, whatever, banished, whatever, you have to ground and cleanse yourself after anything like that. Any magical working you do for anybody else, okay? Even magical workings that you do for yourself, okay? Very important, okay? Don't just banish, ground and cleanse. Good night, Diana. All right, so Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter. Mr. Muffin. What are we doing for you tonight? Good night, Diana. Love you. Have fun with your boyfriend. Little Stash, aka LF. That's it. You had to locate Little Stash from Tornado. This tornado can be a bit of a tornado. Have you found the other puppies' homes yet, Jen? Anybody in the DFW area want some puppies? Because Jen will tell you all about them, and they are cute as fuck. Cute as fuck. Anybody in the Dallas-Fort Worth area needs some puppies? She tried to voice one. She's like, if I could get one home for you, would you take it? No, my cat would kill it. The black cat that this represents is a dog killer. Or at least a dog attacker. Alana says, I wish. What kind of puppies are they? You put it in the note. I don't see the notes when I'm doing live, so let me see here. I can open my Cash App for a minute and see if it's your note. Ah, okay. That one we were talking about before. So, hello, Michael, one of my dear local friends there. Hey, Michael, how you doing? All right, so you're wanting to see if now is the time for that? For that karmic working that you're wanting to do? One girl, two boys, what kind though? Tell them what kind of puppies they are, Jen. You already did it? So are you wanting to see the insights of how it impacted then? Is that what you're looking for? I'm so glad you came on, Michael. It makes me happy. Thank you. I'm really enjoying it. This is post first wash. Okay, and I did get my purple toning shampoo in to help keep it from fading too much. So this is after the first wash. I'm happy with it. All right, so let's see what we've got. We're going to do a full spirit insight as to the results and efficacy of your spell then. All right, so we're going to switch over to the full desk camera. I'm still here. I'm hiding over here behind the chat. Wow. So you got an escape artist, huh? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I know that that what you want as a result of this spell is to bring about change for this person. Okay. But instead, I'm seeing that you need to use this spell as a way of releasing your own regret as well. Okay. That you let go of that regret and transfer it. Okay. Into the karmic balance and hand it to the gods. And let them do as they will with it. Because what I'm seeing here is in this eye here, I'm seeing that the person you did this on is definitely having the effect as far as what the spell makes them feel. And they will see it and they will understand it and they will experience that karmic pushback that you were trying to give. But it is not going to change their courses of action in the future, okay? They're going to continue on this course of action because they are not willing to change themselves. This person is not willing to let go of that which is making them sick, okay? So, yeah. German Shepherd, Husky, and Blue Heeler, and a few other things. I mean, they're cute as fuck, these puppies. Anybody who can get to the Dallas-Fort Worth area that would like a pup that is got a German Shepherd, Husky, Blue Heeler, and a few other things mixed in, which is a really fucking awesome combo, check with Jen. All right, Jennifer Scott Green, she's got the puppy for you. But it's having the effect that you're wanting to have as far as, fuck, I fucked up. But it's not going to change them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You, sir, have the major problem of needing to let this go. And your guides are saying, this is your past, okay? So here's what we do, okay? We're going to get the book of the past out, all right? Here's the book of the past, okay? And we're looking at the past. And we're studying the past and going, yes, I am studying the past. And what did I learn from that? I learned some lessons from that. Yeah, how did I handle it? I think I could have handled it better here and here. And what it has resulted from me holding on to this. Oh, it's this and this. Okay. Now that I have completely reviewed the book of my past, time to close it. Close the book. Close the book. Yes, we did start the freebies, Violet, but I haven't done your final call yet. So, I did start the freebies, but I haven't removed your name as yet. Okay? Yes, you need to close that. Okay? Yes, very good. All right, so hopefully that helps and blesses you there, my friend. Let's do your money spell. Okay, so stick around, Violet. Mallory, do we have a Mallory yet? Thank you, Amber. I'll put you on the free list in just a second. All right, Jonathan. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with harm to none as it finds its way. May your wealth increase every day, with free will to all and harm to none, as we will. It is now done. So mote it be. Amber, putting you on the free list. Thank you. Brenda, I would love to give you a free reading. Tonight's free reading is all about finding a path forward. If you would like to get that, you can like, subscribe, and share. Let me know that you've shared, and I will put you on the free list. All right. Mallory, final call for now. I'm going to stop calling your name. Hopefully you will show up later. I'm going to put you on the transmuted, maybe you'll show up at a future point list. Okay. After some of the other people's turns, Butter. I don't go through and say, oh, it's going to be this long or that long. If you're on the list, you're on the list. I will call your name. Oh, there's Mallory. Okay. You want to take a rain check? I'll be back on Monday if you want to wait till Monday, Mallory. I'm okay with that. Deal with your plumbing issue. That's important. Don't worry. Your donation, anytime you guys donate, I keep you on the list for fucking ever until you use your donation. That's how that works. Nobody loses out. All right. If you're back before the end, great. If not, Mallory, I've got you down on the previous list, so your donation will stay there until you use it. Monday's great, no problem. Brenda, absolutely wonderful, putting you on the free list. Violet Hierophant said that she's here, so it's her freebie. Shannon, you're up next on the priority list, so let me know what you want your reading on. Meanwhile, we're going to look at what Violet's path forward is. Okay, so Violet, what's your path forward? And that is our free reading tonight, your path forward. Okay, so what is it you need to do, your path forward? Now, we were talking about, yes, so Shannon, you're here. Tell me what you would like for your reading. You're up next on the priority list, my dear. All right, so we have the 4 of Swords, the Fool, and the 5 of Swords, or 5 of Wands. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is kind of take that distancing time. All right, your emotions are so intense right now that you need a little time apart, time away, time to rest. Find a way to distance yourself from the emotions. Remember our 4 things. First one, we have to feel our emotions to go through the agony of defeat and get to the other side. First, you feel it and accept it. Hold space for yourself. Secondly, okay, you allow yourself an outlet to express those emotions that does not cause harm to self or others. Thirdly, you take a little distance from your emotions, okay? Tell everybody to fuck off for a little while if you want to use that finger as a reminder. Fuck off for a bit. Find a way to distance yourself from emotions. And then 4 is reconnect. Reconnecting to others, reconnecting to yourself, reconnecting to your goals, okay? So what we have here for you, you need to take a little step back, take a chill pill, okay? Then reconnect. Go forward. Once you do reconnect, though, you're going to have to fight for your right to be who you want to be. Be aware of that. So you're going to have to make sure you know what you want, you know your goals, and you're going to have to fight for those goals, okay? But right now, you need to take a step back from that emotional self and then work through your reconnect. And once you reconnect, you're going to have to fight to make it work, okay? All right. Let's see where we're at. So Shannon, spirit insight on my family. My mom has lung cancer. She's kicking chemo's butt next month. Is surgery. I'll be caring for her. All right. So I'm going to ask you this, Shannon, because sometimes, and I'm not saying I'm picking up this energy. I am just putting out, you're welcome, Miss Hierophant. I'm just putting it out there. Sometimes the universe can tell us things that we might not necessarily want to know. If there is anything of a negative impact, do you want to know? Or do you just simply want some hope, and maybe how do you go forward with all of this? What is the best path forward? I want to know if you want to know the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. Or do you just want to know how can you make the best of this? How can you make this work? You say yes. I want you to say good, bad, and ugly. If you want to hear all of it, you tell me before I pull these cards. I have not pulled these cards yet. Before I pull these cards, I want to know if you truly want to know. Okay? Because if not, then that's fine. I can do a reading in such a way that I can look and see what's the best path forward for you in this. You want to know the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. Hopefully there's not bad and ugly, but we're going to see what we see anyway. All right. So we're going to put the big full dust cam on because we're going to do a full spirit insight here. Okay. So far. Oops. Actually, that's not bad in this case. Definitely not bad in this case. That's cool. All right. Oh, very cool. All right. So let's see. Phew. I always get scared when doing cancer readings. Not going to lie. All right. Actually getting a little warm and turn my fan on a little bit. All right. I'm actually encouraged by this because what I'm seeing is that first of all, with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you are on the right treatment path. However, I do see that it is going to be extraordinarily important to be with the Hierophant, to be very, very vigilant with adhering to the rules and the stipulations that the doctor gives you. So if they say you can have this, but you can't have that, you can do this, but you can't do that for your mom, you need to follow this and you need to make sure she follows it. Do not deviate. However, I do see that surgery absolutely will be required. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. The surgery is going to be a difficult surgery. That's the one negative thing I'm seeing is that this surgery will be a painful experience and will have a long recovery time. And she is going to have to work with you on that recovery. Okay. Uh-oh. Jennifer Scott Green just told me her little stash is on the way to the vet. Sounds like little stash got hurt. I am seeing that there will be, but the recovery is there. Okay. And the artist is what I'm seeing here is like a reconnection to life, that she's going to be able to get some quality of life after this recovery process, which to me is good. Okay. The possibilities for her are good. The world is there, which is basically saying that there is a path forward for her. The Ace of Wands, I do see a transformation, and she will have to find a way to learn to live a new normal because I see that she's not going to have the same activity level ever. I mean, what I'm saying is she's not going to recover fully. Okay. She will recover and have a path forward, but she's not going to recover fully. In other words, she's never going to be who she was before all of this. That is going to be difficult for her to accept. Okay. And she's also going to really, I'm feeling like I'm really, really, really needing to show you and tell you, you the fuck really need to work on, making sure she follows those rules from the doctor. Okay. She has to follow the rules. If she does not follow the rules and is like, okay, I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it. I'm going to do this. Oh, I can cheat and do that. Or I can blah, blah, blah. No. Must follow rules. Must follow the treatment program as prescribed. Must follow the recovery program. Must get her ass to physical therapy when they tell her it's physical therapy time. Must take the pills at the right times. Must not skip. Must follow. Okay. So what the doctor says to do, make sure your doctor has prescribed you the right path. This will give her a hope for a future, But if she doesn't do the must, then it could cause problems. There will be a long recovery period for this. I am very, very sad to tell you that part, but she can and will get through this following doctor's orders. Okay? So hopefully that helps and blesses you and gives you a good path forward. Let's do your money spell, my dear, because, you know, money helps. All right, so here we go. Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. But she will get a measure of quality of life back. She's not going to be the same. And she's going to measure herself up against her old ways of doing things, and she needs to not. Okay? She needs to not. Very important. All right, Robin Blackburn, are you still here, my dear? Hey, Tangi, how you doing? Meanwhile, Faye, are you still with us as well? Faye, you're next up on the priority list. Tangi, have you done your mentorship reading this week? I can't remember. And remember, you guys can ask once a week. You can ask for a mentorship reading. All of you guys who are in the mentorship circle. If you're not in the mentorship circle, it's $25 a month on-demand learning and teaching that has been crafted and created by yours truly. And you can ask and you can get a weekly free reading. Okay. And in that weekly free reading, all you got to do is ask for it once a week. Okay. So here you go. Your guy on the other side being your dad? Yes, you can, Tangi. Absolutely. I'll put you on the list. All right. You want to hear from your guy on the other side? Is that your dad that you're wanting to? Robin Blackburn, are you here? We're starting to hit some of you guys. Ah, and there's Alana. Okay. Alana putting you on the priority list as well. All right, Robin, before we get into this mediumship, let me pull your path forward. What is your path forward, Miss Robin? Okay. Ah, somebody's needing the reconnection point in her life. Looks like that. Because remember, tonight is all about returning from the agony of defeat. Okay? From the agony of defeat, because I've had way too many people in this past week that have been suffering the agony of defeat. All right, so how do we get through the agony of defeat? We have our 4 steps. First one, give yourself permission to feel your feelings. Accept your feelings. Accept them. Step 2, find an outlet that does not cause harm to self or others. Okay? Step 3, get some distance from your feelings somehow, some way, be it through ritual, be it anything, get some distance between you and your feelings so that it's not so in your face and intense. And then step 4, reconnect. So what do we have for you right now, Robin? You need to open up, reach out and touch someone. You are in the reconnection need. You need to reconnect. Okay. And how do you reconnect? By talking to others and by setting goals for yourself. Okay. Now you have to turn around and stop focusing on the damn shit. Stop focusing on the things that make you feel defeated and instead see the positive things that you are working towards. That's what the 5 of Cups is about. Turn around, bright eyes. Decide a goal for yourself. That's where this King of Wands is coming in. Okay? King of Wands is coming in there. All right? So, Robin, that's how you reconnect. Faye told me she will be right back. So, Mary Sharkus, while we're waiting for her to come back, and we'll connect with her dad in a few minutes. What are you, we're going to see, are you here? first of all. Mary Sharkus, are you here? You're up next on the free list. Always, girl, reconnect. You're at stage 4. Reconnect. How many of you how many of you guys are currently experiencing the agony of defeat somewhere in your life? Trying to find a path forward, trying to find a way out of feeling defeated. All right, Mary, let's see what your path forward is. All right, what's your path forward? Looks like, oh, we got 2 cards. All right, so it goes like this. That's why. Okay. All right, we're doing Mary's, and then we'll connect with Dad here in a minute. All right. So, what we have here for you, we have your reconnection phase. And your reconnection phase is there's going to be a giving opportunity, a way for you to give back. You need to reconnect by giving, okay? So whether that be a volunteer opportunity, something, you need to reconnect through giving back, okay? That is your path, and that'll open up some new opportunities and allow you to take control back over your life, Mary, okay? So there you go. All right. Are we ready to do some mediumship there for you then, my dear? So you're wanting to connect with your dad, right, Faye? Oh, he came through really quick. No, I'm not saying anything. Because sometimes your dad's way was just to be like, okay. You're in that phase right now. You're in phase 1. You're in phase 1. You need to feel your feelings, and your father feels your feelings with you. And he tells me to tell you that even though you don't feel like it, he thinks you're on the right path. You're making the right decisions, okay? You're making the right steps forward. But he doesn't want you to quit. Don't give up. It tells me you're feeling very trapped right now. Very trapped in your life, very trapped in your circumstances and in your situation. He wants you to remember the good times. He wants you to focus on finding some of those positive moments in your life. And he says that you need to take a step back from as much as possible. You need to let other people carry the burdens and carry the responsibilities while you focus in on yourself. He tells me your whole life you have always been the fixer. You've always been the one stepping up for everybody, even for him. He's showing me sitting there watching a sunset together. He's sitting there just with his hand on your shoulder and watching a sunset together. Kind of reaching over, and you feel his presence on the regular because he is there. Yes, there's water. Sunset over water. I wasn't sure if it was like the beach or what, but yeah, it did seem too calm to be the beach. But yeah. He feels what you're going through, and he says that he's telling me you should not be guilted by other people into doing for everybody else, when right now you need to focus on you. And you need to stand your ground for that. You need to say no. okay? You need to just say no. You need to focus on you. You need to stop picking up the responsibilities and tell other people, hey, it's your turn right now. It's your turn. It's your turn to pick up and go. It's your turn to pick up and do, because right now, the witch is not in. The witch is out. The witch is out. You are in that needing to distance yourself phase. Okay? You need to sit in your feelings. You need to find a way to express your feelings, and then you need to distance yourself from them, which basically means distancing yourself from everybody who's putting pressure on you right now. Okay? Let them pick up the burden and don't take no for an answer. The second they start guilting you for this, that, and the other, he's telling me people have been guilting you. Is Chris guilting you? Who's guilting you? I don't know who's guilting you. Maybe your daughter's guilting you. I don't know. Amy Ross putting you on the free list, but you need to stop allowing yourself to feel guilty for other people's bullshit. Right now, it is your time. It is your time to focus on you. Okay? He loves you so much, and he knows you miss him. He was always a safe space for you, and he is still now. But right now, he's saying, it's time to pull back. It's time to say no to people. You will get through this. You'll get to the other side. You'll get to a point where things feel livable again. But until then, I just turned my fan off. It's getting cool. Until then, distant. Okay? He loves you very much. Just keep seeing that sunset, and with that sunset, it is time to rest. Time to be in silence. Time to rest. The biggest energy I'm getting from him is just that quiet love and understanding. That rock that he always was for you, he still is. Okay? He loves and misses you, but he's still there with you. Always and ever. He will never go away. He is and always will be your rock. Okay? Rely on his strength. Remember his strength when you learn to say no and force other people to step up to do what needs doing. Because you don't have to do it all. Okay? I love you. I can't wait to give you a big hug in May. He loves you. The emotions are coming through hard. He just keeps showing me that sunset with his hand on your shoulder, like he's got your back. Oh. All right, as we kind of come off doing a mediumship, here's a little bit of information about the Mentorship Circle. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, masterclasses, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. So, If you guys want to get into some on-demand learning and get a free reading every week, think about joining that mentorship circle. I put an awful lot of time, effort, and energy to it. You're getting my wisdom and experience for 37 years. Coming up on Beltane, May 1st, will be 37 years since I dedicated myself to the craft. So, yeah, I've had a couple of minutes to learn a few things. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Sometimes the agony of defeat, and sometimes the thrill of victory. Yeah, I saw that, Jen. Is LS okay? Cosmic Muffin, Jonathan. I see that you have a yes or no question you'd like to ask. What would you like to ask on that, my friend? Connie Luffridge. I think I'm saying Luffridge. I think it's Luffridge. Connie, I can never remember how to say your last name. Oh no, Terry. I'm sorry to hear that. This looks like a wet puppy, so it's okay. All right. Connie's here. So Connie, let's see what your path forward is, okay? That's tonight's free reading, is what is your path forward. If you want to get on the free reading list, like, subscribe, and share, and I will put you on it. All right. So Connie, your path forward. First of all, you need to start looking into all the options and weighing them out. So you're looking towards a path, like a direction for yourself. Okay. Step 4, reconnecting with a direction for yourself. Okay. You need to start exploring all the potential options. Even if you don't think it's an option, the universe right now, Connie, is saying, look twice, because some things you think might be an impossible, like, oh, that's impossible. I can't possibly. Oh, it might be more of an option than you think it is. Go and revisit it. If it's something you really want, go and revisit it, because we have the Knight of Swords here, which is saying that if there's a path that you're really wanting, you will find a creative solution to get there. Okay. Sometimes those things that you think might be impossible aren't quite as impossible as you were led to believe. Hi, Daisha. Welcome. To get on the free list, like, subscribe, and share. Share this at least one place for me, love. And I don't care if you share it in private message, you share it on Facebook, but tell me that you've shared this to one other person at the very least, and I will put you on the free list. All right. But Connie, don't give up, because some of the things that you thought were impossible aren't. That's a good message from the universe right there. All right, Cosmic Muffin, is this Victoria girl a yay or a nay? May end up being more casual, but one check if I'm overthinking, if it's my intuition. So let's see. We have a yay. We have an Emperor. Okay. Terry, putting you on the free list. Thank you, dear. Michael, you sure? Because you're 3 people away from your reading. We're almost there. At least on the free list. So if you want to stick around, you're not forgotten, dear. But I'm seeing the Emperor, and the Emperor is a yes. This is a go for it. This is take charge and walk through that situation. So it might not necessarily mean a long-term relationship, my friend, but it means that this is a good place to be going right now. Okay? So that would be a yay. Meanwhile, you also said you like, subscribed, and shared. So your path forward, Jonathan, is enjoying the journey for what it is. The lovers enjoying the relationship for what it is, and let your passions flow. That's your path forward. So you got an extra answer on that same question, it looks like. All right. Alana, you're up next. Karen Bullet, are you still here with us? Oh, you had a phone call. Well, good. You haven't missed your reading then yet, Michael. And anybody who likes, subscribes, and shares goes away and comes back and they ask, I missed my reading? The answer will be yes if I called you out several times, but I will still put you back on the list because I'm not that asshole. If you're coming back, I'll put you back on the list. All you got to do is like, I had to go. Yeah. Do it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Be passionate. But remember, the lovers is not a long-term connection normally. It's sometimes just that bounce, wow, wow, ooh, twin flame, or, you know, burning passion, burning desire, hunka burning love kind of card. All right. So, Karen, are you here? Meanwhile, Alana, you have a priority reading for me. What did you want your priority reading on? Okay, encounters in what regard? Give me a particular direction, because that could be a lot of stuff. No, I don't think it's going to end in you burning while peeing. I think you're fine with that. Is she STD free? Yes, she is. So I do recommend no love without the glove. Shared it on Facebook, Daisha. Excellent. I will put you on the free list. The free list. Everybody loves the free list. Hey, I wasn't, because you never know. But I do recommend no love without the glove. Hey, Renee, how are you? How's my Canadian mountains doing? I'm just going to start calling you my Canadian Mountie. All right, I'm looking for what kind of encounters are we looking into? Give me a focus, my dear. Yes, no love without the glove. Just because somebody's on birth control does not mean that that's 100% effective. I have met more people who have had little ones while on birth control. Mary Part and Blessed Be, Faye. Talk tomorrow? Or at least definitely talk Sunday, okay? I'm going to be at Mythic Treasures for the Mythical Treasures Gateway Fair. All of you guys who are in, near, or aware around the Rochester area and would like to get a free reading in person from yours truly, come over to the Mythical Treasures Gateway Fair. I always do free one-card readings without fail, so come on over. Daisha, no, for the free reading, you cannot ask any question. The question on the free reading is Witch's Choice, aka mine, and tonight's free reading is what is your path forward? Okay, and it has been taking a bunch of different directions, okay, but we're looking for your path forward. If you would like to ask a question, you can donate. However, in tippers or skippers, which means anybody who tips skips the free list line. Okay. So yes, in-person encounters, nothing negative, just like interesting. Like I had a new client, practically stranger, offer me something. I don't know if I should take the offer. Also, I've been feeling out of it, like a puppet almost, but more aware of the encounters that I've had this week. All right. So we're looking at like serendipitous encounters. That's fine. And no, it's not too long. Ah, yes. Jen had a free reading with me last Saturday, or she not free, but she actually did a full reading with me last Saturday in person. And when I was in the DFW area visiting, I went and read at my friend's shop, the Hemlock House, Haus. So if you guys are in that area at any point and would like to visit a cool witchy shop, check out the Hemlock House. But this weekend, I will be here in Rochester, New York, actually technically in Henrietta at Mythic Treasures from noon to 7 for the Mythical Treasures Gateways Fair. All right. Interesting. This is... Alana, you've had some interesting shit going on for sure. Okay, now that I'm understanding the types of encounters that you mean. Okay, right now, you're actually being called. Oh, absolutely. Terry, where are you talking about? For DFW or here in the Rochester area in New York? And hey, if you go over to Hemlock House, let them know that Shiya sent you. They'll take good care of you. They'll take good care of you anyway, but you tell them Shiya sent you. Okay. Tell Sarah or whoever happens to be there, tell them, hey, Lady Shiya told me to get my butt over here, and they will treat you like near royalty, dear. Okay? So get your butt over there. Some good stuff. It's a small shop. They're expanding, but they have some amazing shit in there. Not gonna lie. All right. So what I'm seeing here for you, Alana, looking at this, is that you are in a learning and growth phase right now. Okay? You are going to be encountering people who are challenging your belief sets, especially with, oh, dare I say it, guys, Mercury retrograde fucking starts on my fucking goddamn motherfucking birthday. Fuck. 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 All right. By the way, fuck. All right. Mercury fucking retrograde can kick my motherfucking ass starting on my fucking birthday. Fuck you, Mercury retrograde. Fuck. Did I say fuck enough? By the way, fuck. All right. But, you're now that I'm done with that tirade, you're at this point right now where the universe is sending different people in you to teach you lessons, and you're going to see the different burdens that are on different people, and you're going to see it for what it is. And the universe is going to give you those insights to kind of what's behind the scenes, if that makes some sense. Okay, of what is motivating them and what's going on with them. And your interactions with all these other people are going to give you a direction of going forward and how to change and shake shit up in your own life. M&O, you know the drill. Have you liked, subscribed, and shared, my dear? All right. But this is a time for you to kind of stand back with the Hermit, stand back and look and evaluate all these different things that are being brought to you, and realizing what it is you're going to see through others, the reflection that you need to see in yourself so that you can go forward. Make sense? Hello, Danielle. Long time no see. But does that make some sense? Your view of others is going to reflect on you in such a way that you're going to be able to see for yourself what it is that you need to grow with. Yes, Fort Worth, Texas. They're in Benbrook. If you look at my page and see where I checked in last Saturday, that'll give you the address. Okay, over in Benbrook. It's right off of Altamere, over by Ridgemar area. Okay, and it's just a little bit down the way, and it's worth going. Worth going, 1000%. But just tell them Shiya sent you. Okay, I want them to know I'm sending stuff their way. Shiya sent you. And actually, one of the people who runs it is the one who makes my crystal crowns and is in present, currently making me another one, hopefully. All right. So, Alana, hopefully that helps and blesses you, but use this time as a way. The reason you're kind of feeling distant is because the universe is kind of keeping your feelings a little more distant so that you can see these things for what they are. Does that make some sense? I think I explained it well, but if I didn't, let me know. Meanwhile, let's do your money spell, Alana. Alana, money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With harm to none as it finds its way, may your wealth increase every day. With free wealth to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Quite a few M&O, but stick around. You'll be on there. So the new client is a dentist. I met him for the first time and he offered to fix my tooth for a very low price. I actually thought to myself, should I take him up on this? Because I have a problem ever accepting help from others. This is all. I would do it. Where's the downside here? You got a problem, you need to fix it. Do it. Accept the gifts of the universe. Okay? But use this time to learn. All right. So let's get to, we're going to start going down the free list. Anybody who donates will be at the top of the priority list at this point and get a money spell. Karen Bullitt, Becca Crosby, Michael Johnson. Who's here? Of those three, tell me that you're here. Thank you, Danielle. I got it done when I was in Fort Worth. I am purple. I'm that purple witch. Purple witch. I'm super purple. I'm having so much fun with it. I love it. I really, really do. All right, Becca's here. Karen, are you here? Michael, are you here? So we're going to start with you, Becca. What's your path forward, my dear? Okay, so right now you just got to keep on keeping on regardless of the cost. Things are going to move forward very quickly for you, but you have got to keep standing your ground. Your path forward is consistency. You're already pushing forward. You're already making your goals. Just keep on keeping on and don't give up no matter what, okay? That's your path forward. That's going to lead you to your highest and greatest self. It's going to lead you to where you want to be. Karen, yes, you have been called several times, as a matter of fact. Thankfully, you haven't gotten your final call, so you are next. So, Karen, let's see what your... Michael Johnson, are you here? What is your path forward, Miss Karen? Karen, you're at that point to where you are needing to disconnect because you need some boundaries. You need to learn some boundaries. You're fine, girl. You're fine. Glad to have you here, though. You need to learn some boundaries, and you need to learn how to take charge of your own life. So when we're looking at who remembers our four things? What are our four things? One, when we're feeling the agony of defeat. What's our four things? Agony of defeat. One, give ourselves permission to feel the negative feeling. Okay? Holding space for ourselves. Two, finding an outlet for those feelings. Okay, that does not cause harm to self or to others. Three. Anybody remember what three is? Can anybody tell me what three is? Huh? Anybody? Three is this. What's three? Anybody want to tell me? If the first person who tells me what three is gets a free one card. Fuck it. What's number three? Anybody? Come on. Tell me number three. What's step three in recovering from the agony of defeat? What's step three? It feels so weird to do three like this because I've been doing sign language for a long time. This is three to me. What's three? Suffering from the agony of defeat? All right, I will tell you. Three is about getting some distance from your feeling. Finding some way to get some distance from it, to let the feelings dissipate before facing everything head on. Okay? So that's about setting appropriate boundaries, learning why you went through what you went through and how to go forward, and taking charge of your life. That's where you're at right now, step three. And then what's step four? Reconnecting. Okay? Reconnecting is step four. So you need to do this, and then, Karen, you can start reconnecting with yourself, with your goals, and with others around you. All right? Michael, you're here. You're welcome, Becca. Always happy to be here for you, my love. Boy, it has been a roller coaster for you, and I am so fucking proud of it. Yes, step four is reconnecting, Terry. You got it. So, Terry, you kind of said it after I did, but I will give you credit because I know there's a delay. So, let's see what your fuck it card is. 2 tears in a bucket. Motherfucker. A kind motherfucker, Terry, will help you. Okay? So, look for somebody who's going to come along and offer you a little bit of help and support. That kind motherfucker will help you. So, learn to accept the help. Okay? Learn to accept that help. All right, Michael. Let's see what we have for you, my friend. 10-10. Michael, first of all, your path forward is definitely going to be giving yourself, you're in step one. And that makes sense considering that you are just gone through the death of your fiance. Okay. But Your path is going to be definitely, you've got to, I'm seeing step 1 and 2 and 3 in this. Really. Okay. Because your path forward, first of all, you need to withdraw for a time. You need to get away from everything. And you need to really I'm feeling a lot of anger with this. And you've been holding your anger in, and it's okay to feel angry. How you grieve, Michael, is how you grieve. Okay? It's okay to be angry. It really is. I know anger doesn't bring her back, but if you hold on to that anger, it will eat at you. And this is part of your grief expression. So remember, step 1, you give yourself permission to feel it. Okay? Oh no. Okay. Well, Terry, you're in the right place. Okay? You're in the right place. We'll be together on this, all right? But Michael, for you, step 1, give yourself permission to feel your grieving process. Give yourself permission to feel that anger right now, okay? I know you're angry. It's not fair. I've been through this. I've been through being a widow, okay? It sucks, all right? So, step 2, you need that outlet. You have got to find some way to express your anger in a positive, or not necessarily a positive way, but in a way that does not cause harm to self or others, okay? So work it out, somehow express that anger, and then get away for a while. All right? That's what literally 1, 2, 3 we're seeing here. Okay? It's not even forcing to step 4 right now. You have got to go through this process for you. And right now, take a step back and then let yourself feel that anger and express it somehow in a way that does not cause harm to self or others. Okay? How you grieve, Michael, is how you grieve. It's okay. I've been there. I've walked through it. I've recovered from that grief, and I've found a way to move forward. I'm not moving on. I'm moving forward. And that's a whole nother thing. Yes, Becca, it has been a wild ride, and I am so glad you have survived it, because the world and my life is enriched for your presence in it. Cheers, babe. With my green tea. All right. Jennifer Scott Green, Butter, and Kristen Matthew are the 3 of you here. Let me know who's here. Jennifer Scott Green, Butter, and Kristen Matthew. You are the next 3 up on the free list. And we are going to be calling last call here in a minute. So if you want to get on the free list or donate for a priority reading to be able to ask a question or one of the specialty readings that's listed over here, now's the time, okay? All right, Jennifer Scott Green, let's see what we got for you. Butter and Kristen Matthew, are you guys here? All right, so Jen, what's your path forward? Tangi, no, you have not. You're further down the list, dear. I got you. Danielle, okay, putting you on the free list. Then Terry, don't make somebody a priority when you are only an option for them. If they're not there for you, then you need to learn to say no when they come begging with their hands out, okay? Truly. All right, Jen, your path forward. We have the 3 of Swords. You have got to let go of the grief from your past. You still are not letting it process through. You never gave yourself permission to feel it. You just kept going and going and tried to push your way through it. Okay? You need to learn that you are stable now, that you're in a better place and you're a better person at this point. And you need to just pledge your heart out there, put your heart out on a limb and go for it. That's your path forward, Jen. Okay? Go for it, girl. Don't let your past keep you from embracing your future. You know, therefore, that of which I speak. Okay? Butter, are you here? Last call for Butter. Kristen Matthew, are you here? Last call for you. Butter and Kristen Matthew. Hello, Taylor. I am very well. Thank you. If you'd like to get on the free list, now's the time. Like, subscribe, and share, Taylor. And I will put you on the free list. Tonight's free reading is What is Your Path Forward? Amber, Brenda, Amber Lynn Keshet, Brenda Wanglin, and Tangi. Which ones are you here? I know Tangi is here. So, Kristen, Matthew, and Butter, last call. Amber and Brenda, are you guys here? Amber is here. Good. Okay. Yeah, you do. This is actually not a puff pass smoke, okay? This is actually a tobacco smoke. I roll my own cigarettes. I don't do the puff pass smoke while I'm reading. And the reason for that isn't because I'm anti-weed, but because I am so incredibly sensitive to energies that when I smoke, I do that to take my guards down and let everything slow down for a minute. When I take my gummies, same thing. I do that to be able to rest and to relax. And my guards go down. And when my guards go down, if I'm not in, I'm in a reading environment, that is like, Shiya gets overwhelmed. Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Emotional damage.
I'm not kidding. It's not nice. But I do like it at night. I like it before I go to sleep because I sleep all night with that. I don't care about the high. It's more like pop the gummy, go to bed. Sleep all night. Yay! If I don't pop the gummy before I go to bed, then it's sleep for a while. Oh, I hurt. Let me flop this way. Ow, that hurts too. Let me flop that way. Ow. Pancake. Flop, flop, flop. And I'll wake up 6 or 7 times. I hear that, Terry. Come on up and I will puff past you. Get your butt up here in New York where everything is fully legal. It's so legal they don't even let people drug test people for weed up here anymore. It's illegal to test them for THC. Unless you're going for a federal job, in which case federal jobs they still test. But Joe in Texas, they'll put you away for 25 to life if you puff past there. All right. Butter and Kristen Matthew, you guys are off the list. Amber, you're next. So you said you were here. So let's see what we got for you. Amber, what is your path forward? Yes, it is legal in Canada too. Oh, Canada, we love your cannabis. Won't you send us some nuggies here? That's my new Canadian anthem for you. that's for a couple. There's a couple of you Canadians on here. Yeah. Yes, Aisha, you are still on the list, my darling. You're coming up in the next group, actually, of 3. All right, Canada cannabis. I mean, it's good shit. I've gotten some Canadian cannabis the last time I went up to Niagara Falls, and it was quite delish. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So there you go. All right, so Amber, your path forward. First of all, you need to reconnect. You're at the reconnection point for you. Okay? Blame Canada! Blame Canada! There's that song, you know? With their beady little eyes, slapping heads so full of lies. Blame Canada! Yes, Michael, I am non-neurotypical. I am ADD, ADHD, on the spectrum kind of shit. It works for me. But yes, I am. And I consider it a superpower because I've learned how to mitigate it and use it for focus. But I can also have like 50 million screens going on in my head at all times. Very perceptive of you to pick up. Good job. Thank you, Taylor. Glad to have you part of us. Good old South Park. Absolutely. Taylor, I don't have you on the list yet. Did you like, subscribe, and share already? I'm putting you on the list. All right. So, Amber, your path forward. You need to know who you are. You need to decide who you are. Okay. Then make some goals. Decide where you want to go. Okay. Problem that you're having at this point is you have got to release those limiting beliefs of I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, might as well go on home. You have got to release that. You don't have a cause for that anymore. That is part of your path. You need to let that go and realize I am amazing. I am powerful. I am capable. And God damn it, I don't care if anybody likes me or not. I'm going to do it my fucking way. All right? All right, wait. We need to sing the fuck this shit song, okay? Ready for the fuck this shit song? Okay? Here's the fuck this shit song. All right? Here we go. Fuck that shit. I'm not playing. Fuck that shit. I be slaying. I make my move, I'm in my groove. Fuck that shit, I'm in the flow. Fuck that shit, I've let it go. Fuck that shit, I said no. Fuck that shit, it's got to go. Fuck that shit, I make my move. Fuck that shit, I'm in my groove. Fuck that shit, I'm not playing. Fuck that shit, I be slaying. Okay? Yes, you have both. It's hard to sleep. Yeah, that's why my weed before bed is like my savior. I have this, here's my gummies. Here we go. Transcendence gummies. Those are my favorite. They're my absolute besties. I love them. So yes, fuck that shit song. Okay? So let's do it again. Okay? Y'all can sing it with me. All right? Fuck that shit. I'm not playing. Fuck that shit. I be slaying. Fuck that shit. I make my move. Fuck that shit. I'm in the groove. Fuck that shit. I'm in the flow. Fuck that shit. I've let it go. Fuck that shit. I said no. Fuck that shit. It's got to go. All right? So fuck that shit. Sing the fuck that shit song anytime you want. Anytime you need to. All right, Amber? Fuck that shit. You love it. Good. Then fuck that shit, Amber. Because sometimes you just gotta let the fucks fly. Fly, little fuck. Fly away. Be free. Kristen, you finally showed up. Okay, I will put you at the end of the list because I called you several times, so we got you. All right. You're on the list, but you're at the end of the list right now, Kristen, but we'll get to you in a minute. Brenda, what's your path forward? And Daisha, glad to have you here as a new subscriber. Happy, joy. All right. Be joy. Be happy, joy. Do you guys believe I'm turning 49 in less than a month? Believe it or not, 49 in less than a month. Fuck that shit. I'm happy with myself at this age. I really am. I'm actually happy with myself. No problem, Kristen. I put you on the end of the list, but we're getting closer to it. It's not that long for your wait now, okay? So, Brenda, for you, your path forward, first of all, you need to balance out your desires for a little bit of fun, a little bit of freedom, plus with your obligations, okay? You need to find some balance between those things because all work and no play makes Brenda a very dull and unhappy and defeated girl, okay? So doing that will allow you to tap in more to your inner, you're older than me, okay, 50. But doing that, yeah, 49. Thank you. But basically, as you do that and as you find that balance between your fun and free-loving wild child and, okay, time to make the donuts, obligations, you will be able to tap better into your spirituality And when you do that, you're going to draw more of the people to you that resonate with you. Okay? Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. But you will draw more of the people to you that will resonate with your soul and help lift you up. That is your path forward, Brenda. Okay? Hopefully that helps and blesses you. Tangi, your mentorship Monday, or your mentorship reading for the week. Do you want the spell, which is the special for the week? Okay, the Crystal Clarity, Awakening Inner Light, or did you want to ask a question for your mentorship reading? Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I have a mentorship group on Facebook, and it's $25 a month. I have on-demand teaching there, some videos, some things written out, but lots of stuff from all of my 37 years of experience as a witch, okay? Yes, that means that I dedicated myself when I was 12 years old. Okay, you want to ask a question? Ask away, girl. All right. But you get to, as part of the mentorship circle, not only do you get all of that learning, plus ability to talk to me, message me for insights and help, not reading insights, but just, witch coach shit. But you also get a free weekly reading coming on the live. Here's a little bit about that while Tangi's asking her question. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. All right, so we're not doing a full life purpose reading because that is a larger specialty reading, but we can see what is your purpose at this point in your life. Okay, so right now, I want you in my what? So, but we're going to look, Tangi, for what is your purpose at this point in your life. So your purpose at this point in your life is to learn how to manage your personal resources and your personal energy. Okay. And you will absolutely learn how to get into the heart of the meeting. Okay. Or heart of the heart of the issue in doing that. Heart of the things that are going on within you. So your purpose at this point in your life right now, not your entire life purpose, but at this point in your life is to learn how to manage and hold on to your resources, hold in onto and manage your emotional energies, and get to the core of some of your traumas and some of your issues right now, Tangi. So your purpose right now sounds a lot like shadow work. You're getting off here by, I'm not sure what that means. You want to get in the monthly? Go to Terry. You can send me a message and I'll give you the link to it, or you can just go to LadyShiya.com and join it there, and that'll give you all and send me a message and I'll make sure you get added to the group post haste. Okay. But Tangi, to answer your question, this is your purpose right now: shadow work, and more shadow work. So, did you also share at the moment, Tangi? All right, Michael, good. Self-care is important right now when you're grieving especially. But remember, it's okay for you to feel angry right now, and it's okay for you to accept that. It's okay for you to express that in a way that does not cause harm to you or to others. All right, Tangi, let's see what your path forward is here too, okay? So your path forward at this point is to set your intentions to work on personal transformation and to release the things which no longer serve. All right, Michael, we'll see you next time. I hope you come back. You always have space here, and we will always hold space here for you. It was nice to meet you, and my heart breaks for your loss as somebody who has experienced a similar type of loss to you. Because it's different when you lose a spouse or a fiance as opposed to maybe losing a parent. I think the only pain that's bigger than that is the loss of a child, in my opinion. So I wish you the best, and I hope you come back. The next time I'll be on, guys, is Monday at 6, okay? Monday at 6 Eastern. But, Tangi, that's your path forward, okay? Pick your path forward with intention, allow for transformation in your life, and allow yourself to let go of those things which are no longer serving you. All right, hopefully that helps and blesses you. All right, out of the next group, Amy Ross, Terry Woodard, and Daisha Rogers, who's here. Amy, Terry, and Daisha. Amy, Terry, and Daisha, which of the three of you are here? Or are you all here? And we are definitely at last call. If you have not liked, subscribed, and shared by now and are already on the list is closed. Daisha's here. Amy Ross is here. Okay, excellent. All right. So let's start here with Amy. What is your path forward, Amy Ross? Amy, your path forward begins with you welcoming in change. You need to welcome in the winds of change. And then you have to stand firm in the face of the change and not run away from the change and learn to stand your ground. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for, but you are afraid of change. You need to embrace the change. You need to usher in the winds of change. Face into it and stand your ground when you want to run. Don't run away. Stop running. Because running is not, you're staying and dealing with the change will bring you good things. Running away from the change, well, guess what that's going to bring you?
Emotional damage.
Yeah, you heard that. Running away from change will continue to damage you. There is the pain of, folks, there is the pain of staying sick and the pain of getting well. Only one is temporary. And that is the pain of getting well. When you get well, eventually you are able to leave the pain of staying sick behind. But if you are not willing to release that which is making you sick, aka for you, Amy, fear of change, then you're never going to get where you're wanting to go. Embrace the change, woman. Okay? Embrace the goddamn motherfucking change. Well, stop avoiding shit. Face into it, bitch. You got this. Come on. I've known you long enough. I know you can do this shit. Stop avoiding change. Terry, what's your path forward? Let's see. Oh, Terry, time for you to stand in some judgment and cut some motherfuckers off. Too many motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane, all right? You have got to just kind of go forward blindly and say, you know what? Well, guess what? Guess what you get to sing, Terry? Okay? Guess what you get to sing? Fuck this shit. I'm not playing. Fuck this shit. I be slaying. Fuck this shit. I'll make my move. Fuck this shit. I'm in my groove. Fuck this shit. I'm in my flow. Fuck this shit. I've let you go. Fuck this shit. I said no. Fuck this shit. You got to go. And you need to be saying that to some people in your life right now. Terry, you're talking about, oh, I am there for everybody. I am there for this person, that person. When I need it, they fucked off. Okay? Well, great. When they fuck off when you need them, let them stay fucked off. Fuck them. This is a point where I'm all love and light, but I still have boundaries, motherfuckers. Okay? Anybody says, oh, that's not spiritual, you should kill them with kindness. No, you shouldn't. That's enabling. That's enabling gaslighters. That's enabling the people that are just going to take, and never give back. No, you don't have to be an asshole about it, but you can turn around and say, I'm sorry, no. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, when I needed you, you weren't there. So I don't have the energy for you anymore. I need to focus on the stuff that I needed your help with that you weren't there for. So you can take your lack of planning and your need and your want somebody else who will be more of a sucker than me, because you know what? Fuck this shit. I said no. All right, Terry? Have you heard me, woman? Have you heard me? Can we get out answer number 1? And what's behind door number 2? And what's behind door number 3? No. Okay? Fuck this shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right? Fuck. All right. And Daisha, who is getting we're popping Daisha's cherry on the Dancing with Witches live here. Here we go. Daisha, what's your path forward? Girl. 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 Ha! Bring it in. Come on, Daisha. Bring it in. We're going to talk, woman. Okay? It's my first reading on you. And I know in a year from now, I want to hear a completely different story than what I'm seeing right here. Okay? You got people around you that are riding on your motherfucking coattails. Okay? They can't even meet basic expectations. Okay? You're at this point to where these people, they're not just turning around with their hands out, but they're actually working against your success, Daisha. You are surrounding yourself with some jealous ass bitches. That they're like, you know what? If she ain't gonna give it all to me, then she don't deserve to have it, and I'm gonna make sure that she's getting fucked up on it. With friends like that, who needs enemas? Because you know what? Maybe you should just shit them right the fuck out of your life. And yes, you're right. I did say enemas, not enemies. Because you know what? With friends like that, an enema would be better. Okay? You deserve better. And girl, you thinking that you're going to be able to help them out of their shit? Let that shit go right now. Because all they're doing is draining your ass. They are draining you. They're taking your spark, your fire, and your energy, and you knew that all along. Then why are you still buying into it? Say no. You're not going to be. People can't. You know what? Some people can be trusted, but make them fucking earn it. Not everybody can be trusted, and nobody should be trusted until they have shown you. Actions speak louder than words, until they have shown you that they can be trusted with it. Okay? You've got some damn bomb ass magic to you. But you cannot exercise that magic on your behalf if you are letting people drain the living fuck out of you. All right? The fuck it song applies to you for you too, girl. Get that fuck it song and sing it. Sing the fuck it song. Okay? Just sing the fucking song. Just do it. Okay? Or either 2 tears in a bucket, motherfucker. Okay? Maybe y'all should listen to my narcissism masterclass, because you know what? We empaths draw narcissists to us like a moth to flame. So we have to. It is a requirement for us to ground, center, and shield. And part of our shielding is energetic, and part of it is the most powerful spell in any witch's arsenal ever. No. Simple spell. No. Hi. You know what? Crystals can fix everything in your life. Crystals can protect you from any negative energy anywhere. This is scientifically proven. And if you don't believe me, then it just means you haven't thrown it hard enough at them yet. I heard that in a reel the other day, and it just cracked me the fuck up. And I'm like, yeah, true. If the vibing energy isn't working, just pop them with it. No, I don't really condone violence, but I do say that it is important for you to learn to say no. That's true, then, but you know what? The universe will honor your actions. The universe will honor what you say, LadyShiya. And if you turn around, and even if you say, oh, they're not going to stop what the universe got for me, but you're turning around and diverting your energy to them, then the universe is saying, you know what? We're not going to give you extra until you stop bleeding. Okay? If you need a blood transfusion from the universe to stay alive, and you are sitting there, and as soon as you get the blood transfusion coming in, you're opening your veins for other people, the universe is like, okay, wait a second, girl. You got to close that wound first, and then we're going to pump you full of life and energy, because right now, it's just in, one, and out, okay? You've got to show the universe that you can be responsible with what it's giving you, with the bonuses, with the benefits, with the serendipity moments, with all that energy that the universe is giving you. You have to show the universe, yes, I will take this and I will use it as intended, instead of opening your veins constantly for people who really could care less if you're bleeding on the side of the street. As long as they got theirs, they're good. Fuck that. Fuck that. And I mean it. This is how we get defeated. All right. Our last block of people: M&O Salem, Danielle Silverman, Taylor, Taylor with the weird last name, and Kristen Matthew. I don't know how to say it. It's fucking French. Côte-d'Ivoire. Is that right? Côte-d'Ivoire? That's about as close as I can get. Côte-d'Ivoire. She's French. They have Canadian last names there. If she's Canadian, they have French last names. Yeah, whatever. Côte-d'Ivoire? Parlez-vous français? I don't. You can read it. Okay, Danielle is here. Taylor, Kristen, M&O Salem. Are you guys here? Will I roll another cigarette? So, LadyShiya, what do you feel about your first reading, girl? And let me tell you, if you think you're doing it and yet the universe is still coming up and saying that this and throwing it in your face, that means you need to pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Yeah, pay attention. Pay the fuck attention. Yeah, universe is talking to your ass. You need to hear. Pay attention. Pay attention. Yo. All right, Terry and Kristen are both here. M&O Salem, are you here? Last call for M&O Salem. Sounds great. Terry would love to have you as part of our mentorship circle. Sounds like you definitely could use some positive support in your life. Go in where I'm telling you. All right, last call for M&O Salem. Meanwhile, as soon as I put that in the pouch, that is being a pain in the ass. Jesus Christ, go where I tell you. Fucking thing. Yes, I talked to an adamant object. What's your fucking point? Because there's energy in everything. All right, so Danielle, let's see what your path forward is. Danielle, your path forward right now, you need to slow the fuck down and see the forest for the trees. Okay, stop focusing on the minutia and rather spend time organizing things in your life so that you can put some structure, some time management going, and then slowly go forward and enjoy the journey. Don't try to just rush things through to the end, okay? Don't just try to, oh, I gotta get there, pedal to the metal, gotta get there. Because a lot of the experiences that you're meant to go through right now, Danielle, are part of the journey, okay? Enjoy the journey and learn along the way. Taylor, Did Taylor answer me? It must be Taylor answer me. Taylor from Canada. Blame Canada. Oh, Canada. We wanna doobie now. You're trying to. Well, that's, trying is a good start. Make the effort. All right, so let's see what Kristen, what is your path forward? Kristen, your path forward, first of all, you need to sit in your emotions for a little bit and understand them, and then you need to go through 1 and 2, stage 1 and 2, okay? Looks like stage 1, 2, and 3 actually is going on here. Stage 1 is what? Giving yourself permission, Kristen, to feel your emotions, okay? So you need to understand what emotions you're feeling and give yourself permission to feel those emotions. Stage 2, find a way an outlet to expressing those negative emotions in a way that does not cause harm to self or others. And stage 3, get away to where you're getting some distance from your emotions. You need to go through those first 3 stages. But don't forget, at the end of that, set a time limit for yourself, because you need to, as stage 4, reconnect. Okay? Reconnection. All right, my darlings. Did anybody like, subscribe, and share that did not get their free reading tonight on their path forward? Now's the time. Speak now or hold your peace until Monday at 6 p.m. Also, don't forget, anybody here in the Rochester, New York area, anywhere here in the Western New York area, get your butts over to Mythic Treasures at Henrietta tomorrow. Okay? Mythic Treasures in Henrietta tomorrow. Get your butt over there for a free in-person reading with me. And maybe sit down and get another reading, because, I am trying to make money and pay my bills. That's the thing, being able to keep these lights on, keep the internet going, keep the subscription service of the Restream that keeps all you guys being able to talk to me from the different platforms, all that shit. Anything that you can do to help me keep going, definitely help. I love you too, Cherry. Mwah. All right. Sunday is the new moon, so Monday will be a brand new spell for manifestation. I don't know what we're going to do. I'll wait to see what the guides say. But maybe we'll do a different version of the Crystal Clarity. I don't know, because I think that's been a real positive thing. So helping maybe people find their path forward with the new moon might be a good idea. We'll see. We'll see how the universe inspires me for that. Meanwhile, don't forget to check out my mentorship circle, Learning on Demand, unprecedented access to LadyShiya, me, your friendly witch coach, yabba dabba doo, and a free reading every week on the live. So here's a little bit more about it. Are you ready to deepen your spiritual journey? If so, let's take it to the next level together. I'm LadyShiya, psychic, medium, doctor of divinity, and your witch coach with over 36 years of experience in witchcraft. I invite you to the Mystical Mentorship Circle. This is the haven you've been searching for, especially if you're an empath or thirsting for a like-minded community. We learn everything from shadow work, Reiki, runes, tarot, astrology, and even life skills that matter. The best part? You get all of this for only $25 a month. You're not just learning, you're growing alongside a supportive community that understands you. Plus, you get special perks like free monthly readings, discounts on live events, master classes, and personalized mentoring from yours truly, the Witch Coach. Let your journey begin now. Visit LadyShiya.com. All right, guys, good night. Merry meet, merry part. Until we merry meet again, have a safe and wonderful weekend. Remember, I'm always here if you need to talk. Talking's always free, readings are not. So have a great night, guys. Bye, y'all.